Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair Gala. My name is Julia Nunes and I am currently serving as the 73rd Alice in Dairyland here in Wisconsin. It is that time of year again where the weather is getting warmer and we are all anticipating the best 5 days of summer at the Sheboygan County Fair. We are eager to select the 2021 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair later this evening. This afternoon, the candidates took part in individual interviews as well as a group interview with our selection panel. Tonight, you will all witness the three candidates present a 30-second self-introduction, 30-second radio spot, and answer an impromptu question. After the judges have had time to deliberate, we will announce the 2021 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. Tonight, we are gathered here at Locks Hall in Johnsonville with our three candidates, their family and friends, our selection panel, a variety of special guests, and the Fairest of the Fair committee. This gala is being recorded by Silverwater Productions and will be available for virtual viewing on the Fairest of the Fair Facebook and Instagram pages, the Sheboygan County website, and the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair YouTube channel. As we begin tonight's program, let us take a moment to recognize and remember the honorable men and women who are protecting our freedoms here at home and overseas, as well as all of the military veterans and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Please rise and show our appreciation as I call upon our 2020 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, Anna Kitzrow, and 2021 Fairest of the Fair attendant, Emma Sanderson, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. It is only fitting that we start out the night with the person who's given it all to serve the citizens of Sheboygan County this past year. Our 2020 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, Anna Kitzrow, is 20 from Cascade and is the daughter of Mike and Chris Kitzrow. She is a graduate of Plymouth High School and is currently a junior at Oklahoma State University, where she is majoring in animal science and agriculture business. She is a part of the Oklahoma Cattle Women's Association, and she is currently employed as an ambassador for the Ferguson College of Agriculture at Oklahoma State University, where she works with prospective students. Anna hopes to graduate in 3 years and aspires to work in a marketing field for agriculture company and become a brand representative for a livestock show feed company. Anna was a wonderful ambassador for the Sheboygan County Fair. Even through uncertain times, she made the most of her year and continued to positively impact Sheboygan County this year. Seeing as the Fairest of the Fair convention was canceled this past January, we are eager to still offer Anna the opportunity to represent Sheboygan County at the convention this coming January. Please give a warm welcome to Anna Kitzrow.
Hello, I am Anna Kitzrow, the 2020 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, and I would like to personally welcome and thank you for joining us this evening, both in person and online. I'm excited for all of you to be with us as I wrap up my final night as Fairest and we celebrate the growth of these astounding candidates and select the new 2021 Fairest. The Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair program has given me the opportunity to live out my dream of serving the community of Sheboygan County as Fairest. This program provides young leaders in our community a chance to develop professional skills and build valuable connections across the county. I cannot wait to see how the events of tonight unfold and wish the best of luck to all three of our candidates. It is my honor to introduce someone that has been promoting the fair industry in Sheboygan County all year long. I have had the opportunity to work alongside Emma, and I've seen her welcome, share, and promote Sheboygan County Fair. Emma Sanderson, age 21 of Fredonia, is the daughter of Robin and Tim Sanderson. She is a graduate of Random Lake High School and a graduate with a certificate in agribusiness management from the University of Wisconsin-Madison Farm and Industry Short Course Program. Emma is employed as an office manager for Personalized Tours Incorporation. She also owns and operates her own business, Fleur and Fur Farms, where she raises rabbits, chickens, sheep, and turkey, along with growing heirloom vegetables and herbs. Please help me welcome a friend to me and our Fairest program, Emma Sanderson, your 2020 Fairest of the Fair attendant.
Thank you, Anna. It is great to see so many people here tonight to celebrate the journey of our 3 spectacular candidates. I have had the opportunity to talk to each of them throughout their time preparing for tonight, and I know that any one of them would make an amazing ambassador to Sheboygan County and our Fairest program.
Thank you, Anna and Emma. All right, it is now time to meet our candidates. As I mingled with them this evening, I was so impressed by their passion, and as we practiced earlier, I was thoroughly impressed with just how good they are at speaking to you all. I'm excited for you to meet them tonight. So I'm now going to call them forward to introduce themselves, their 30-second introduction, and I'm calling them forward in alphabetical order. So first is Paige Brugink.
The Sheboygan County Fair. Hearing those words, you probably start to picture a bustling fairgrounds filled with people, rides, and more food than you can imagine. However, to me, the Sheboygan County Fair is so much more than that. Hi, my name is Paige Brugink, and to me, the Sheboygan County Fair is the place where I learned how to become a leader and the importance of serving my community. As I study to become a pediatric psychiatrist at UW-Madison, I hope to share some of the immense life lessons that I learned on the Sheboygan County Fairgrounds with Sheboygan County's future generations.
Jill Madsen.
Good evening. My name is Jill Madsen, and I'm 21 years old and from Sheboygan Falls. Currently, I'm attending UW Green Bay, where I'm majoring in applied music. I can remember going to the fair as a little girl, from showing my art in the education building, singing at a grandstand event, or making memories with my family and friends. The fair has become my second home. The fair is important to me because it helped me get involved with the arts within our county, and has helped me make long-lasting memories. Thank you.
Elizabeth Wimler.
Close your eyes and imagine this. A cool, crisp morning with the fresh smell of shavings flowing through the barns. My heart's racing as I begin to show my beef calf. As the day progresses, I slowly see the Ferris wheel begin to turn and can smell the fair food filling the grounds. My name is Elizabeth Wimler from Waldo, and watching the fair come alive while showing beef cattle has been a long-standing tradition in my family, and I hope to help you find your favorite tradition of the Sheboygan County Fair.
Thank you, Paige, Jill, and Elizabeth. We are truly honored to have the current Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair, Kaylee Vandenberg, joining us this evening. I first met Kaylee at the Timber Rattlers / Udder Tuggers baseball game earlier this month. After knowing each other only virtually for over a year, it was so exciting to finally meet her in person. I look forward to spending all 11 days of the Wisconsin State Fair with Kaylee in a few short weeks. The Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair program was created 54 years ago to select an ambassador for the Wisconsin Association of Fairs, which represents 75 Wisconsin county, district, and state fairs. Each year, the Wisconsin Fairest of the Fair travels throughout the state promoting the educational, agricultural, social, cultural, and commercial opportunities available at Wisconsin's great fairs. It is a position of responsibility to the citizens of our great state, and the winner must possess excellent communication skills and as well as organizational professionalism and a passion for the fair industry. Kaylee Vandenberg swapped her farm clothes with rubber boots for dresses and heels when she was crowned the Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs back in January of 2020. After an atypical 2020 fair season, Kaylee was given the opportunity to continue her reign and is now the 2021 Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs. She hails from Rosendale in Fond du Lac County, was an exhibitor for 14 years at the Fond du Lac County Fair, showing a wide array of projects including swine, arts and crafts, and fruits and vegetables, and served as the 2019 Fond du Lac County Fairest of the Fair. Now, as the Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs, her responsibilities include appearances at fairs and events throughout the state, working with media, and promoting the importance of Wisconsin's fair and agricultural industries. Kaylee will serve as the official hostess of the 2021 Wisconsin State Fair, presented by U.S. Cellular, August 5th through the 15th. Please give Kaylee a warm Sheboygan County welcome.
Good evening. My name is Kaylee Vanderberg, the 2021 Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs, hailing from Rosendale in Fond du Lac County. Within my role, I represent our 75 county, district, and state fairs while traveling the state promoting Wisconsin agriculture in the fair industry. Additionally, I will serve as the official hostess of the 2021 Wisconsin State Fair presented by U.S. Cellular, August 5th through 15th. After exhibiting dairy cattle, swine, fruits and vegetables, arts and crafts, and more at the Fond du Lac County Fair for 14 years, managing the Egg Birthing Center, and volunteering my time in 4-H food stands, I was ready to take my involvement with the fair to the next level. That's when I vied for the Fond du Lac County Fairest of the Fair position in 2019, and in January of 2020, interviewed at the Wisconsin Association of Fairs Convention for the state title. And I want to rewind to the final question I was asked that night, and that is, what is the purpose of Wisconsin fairs? This is a question that means so many different things to different people. For me, Wisconsin fairs are for bringing communities together. Local businesses showcase products and services in exposition centers. Friends and family gather to indulge in fried cheese curds and corn dogs. They visit the animals and enjoy rides. And food stands support 4-H and Rotary clubs, which then in turn might fund the community's soccer program or another local organization. Growing up every year, I always loved camping at the fair with the people that I only see at the fair, and this is yet another way that fairs bring a community together. Wisconsin fairs are also for showcasing agriculture, and the Wisconsin State Fair does an exemplary job of doing just this. The Compeer Financial Discovery Barnyard houses educational sensory grain bins for the littlest fairgoers, but the Discovery Barnyard is most known for its youngest residents. And the little ones I love to go visit the lambs and calves and piglets there at State Fair and really see Wisconsin agriculture come full circle. Another way State Fair showcases agriculture is through the Wisconsin Products Pavilion, which includes many of our state's diverse and unique products, including cranberries in many shapes and forms, grilled cheese at the Real Wisconsin Cheese Grill, and my favorite, the loaded baked potato by the Wisconsin Potato Growers. However, I'm a little partial to Dairy Lane at State Fair, and Dairy Lane is an educational exhibit that highlights Wisconsin's vibrant dairy industry. And I recently graduated from the University of Wisconsin River Falls with degrees in dairy science and agricultural business. So you might even find me giving milking demonstrations this summer at State Fair. Finally, Wisconsin fairs are for growing our 4-H and FFA youth who work diligently year-round to provide us with the exhibits at our great fairs. I was blessed to be both a 4-H and FFA kid myself, and these organizations are instilling employability skills, they develop character, and are growing the future leaders of our communities, state, country, and our world. So as you continue to gear up and prepare for the 2021 Sheboygan County Fair, and as the next Fairest of the Fair goes out and promotes the fair, I want you all to think about, what is the purpose of the Sheboygan County Fair for you? What fuels your passion for the fair? As the Wisconsin Fairest of the Fairs, I've been able to observe how fair board members, staff, and volunteers coordinate the sponsors, vendors, exhibitors, carnivals, and how they implement health and safety protocols to bring us the best fair season yet. So continue to think about your why and that drive that you have for the Sheboygan County Fair. And I can't miss out on this last opportunity to invite you all to join me at the Wisconsin State Fair for the best 11 days of summer, August 5th through 15th. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylee. In a year where there are so many uncertainties, you continue to preserve and prepare yourself for this role. We are honored to have you here with us this evening and this afternoon to provide a workshop for our candidates. We are also thankful that you were able to stay this evening for our gala. Thank you for your dedication to representing the Wisconsin Association of Fairs. All right, we could not be here this evening without our generous sponsors. Let's take a moment to honor a few of our sponsors who have donated to the Fairest of the Fair program through monetary donations, in-kind donations that are in the candidates' gift baskets, and services to the program. Please draw your attention to the screen to my left as we share a brief slideshow on our first set of sponsors. As we continue throughout the evening, we will have more opportunities to showcase the sponsors for the Sheboygan County event. All right, now I would like to introduce our selection panel and some special guests that we have with us tonight. The selection team arrived this afternoon to conduct individual interviews, group interviews, and enjoy a light dinner with the candidates. Their jobs aren't over yet, as the candidates are still being evaluated on their professionalism, speaking ability, and fair knowledge. I will ask them to please stand and be recognized for their commitment to the program. I will introduce you one by one, and then you can stand up. First, I have Andrea Brossard. Andrea is the owner and operator of her family dairy, Brossard Dairy Farm, LLC, in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. She is active in Wisconsin Farm Bureau and is currently serves on the American Farm Bureau Promotion and Education Committee. Next up, Brad Brucevin. Brad is a senior agriculture accountant manager for WE Energies. He also serves on the Wisconsin State Fair Dairy Promotion Board and resides in Hustisford, Wisconsin. And last is Patty Lane. Patty is the executive director of Farm Wisconsin Discovery Center in Manitowoc. Patty was raised on a Keogh area dairy farm. She graduated from Marquette University and worked on marketing in both Milwaukee and Champaign, Illinois, prior to joining Farm Wisconsin. A sincere thank you goes to our selection panel for your time with us today. We are grateful for your we are grateful you are willing to take on this very difficult decision. Thank you. All right, I will now recognize some of our special guests who have all played an important role in the success of the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair program. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. I do ask that we hold the applause until the end because this list of names is a little bit lengthy. All right, first up is the 2020 Fairest of the Fair, Anna Kitzero, and her parents, Mike and Chris Kitzero. 2020 Fairest of the Fair attendant, Emma Sanderson, and her parents, Robin and Tim Sanderson. Sheboygan County Fair Board members and staff. 2021 Fairest of the Fair, Kaylee Vandenberg. 2021 Holstein Princess, Zoe Ertl. Any former Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. The Locke family of Locke's Ballroom, who sponsored the use of this facility. Tonight's entertainment, Cameron and Stephanie Schreiber. And State Representative Tyler Vorpagel. And State Representative Terry Katsima. Let's show them our appreciation for all they have contributed to this program. It takes leadership from a variety of individuals to bring a successful fair to Sheboygan County community each year. One of those important leaders is Bill Lubach. Please welcome him to give his remarks this evening on behalf of the Sheboygan County Fair.
You don't have to clap for me, I'm one of you, so. But thanks for clapping. Your program says Scott Theobald, obviously I'm Bill Lubach, and I am representing the Fair Board. Updates on the fair grounds basically are, we didn't have a fair, so we didn't do much. But we did improve a couple bathrooms, the number 2 bathrooms, and bathrooms under the grandstand. You'll appreciate that. They're very, very nice. And we have a great maintenance team led by Kurt Mauk, and he puts a lot of work into that. We have a great fair board who kept us rolling through a pandemic year, and of course our secretary, Patty, who just does a great job keeping us all in line. So with that, as you know, we did not have a county fair in 2020. In fact, we all didn't do much anything, did we? So in previous years, the Fairest of the Fair would be at the fairgrounds during the fair. It seemed like 16 hours a day, and they'd be everywhere, you know, doing great things like stepping around cow pies and walking in the mud, and getting cream puffs on their face. And they dodged the cattle and got baked in the sun and rained on, and mostly got their dresses and shoes dirty. And didn't we miss that? We did, right? And to be honest, I feel bad for Anna because she didn't get to enjoy all the fun that we have at our Sheboygan County Fair, but come anyway and just have a great time, you know. So looking forward to the 2021 Sheboygan County Fair, I am pleased to tell you that we are going to have a full-blown fair. So, just like the fair we had in 2019 and about 167 years before that. We're going to do that. And so in conclusion, I would expect to see our 2021 Fairest of the Fair in front of the grandstand at the races one of the next few weeks promoting our Sheboygan County Fair. And on behalf of the entire Fair Board and the Fair Association, I would like to say, good luck, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. At this time, we will excuse our candidates to prepare for the next part of the program and recognize some of our generous sponsors. right, we are ready to move on to the next part of our program, and we're going to have the applicants do their radio advertisements and impromptu questions on stage. We will now use reverse alphabetical order, and when the candidate will remain on stage to do her radio interview and then be asked the impromptu question. The other candidates are outside, so they cannot hear the questions or the other radio interviews, so this will be the first time they are hearing the impromptu question. Our first candidate is Elizabeth Wimler. Sorry. All right. Elizabeth Wimler, age 18, is from Waldo. She is the daughter of Brian and Diane Wimler. She is a graduate of Sheboygan Falls High School and will be attending Iowa State University in the fall. In addition to her involvement in Sheboygan Falls varsity dance team and showing cattle, Elizabeth is employed at Glander Pharmacy. After attending college, Elizabeth hopes to become a pharmacist.
The time is near for the 5 days of summer you won't want to miss. Whether it's been a long-standing tradition in your family or you're ready to begin a new one, come on over to the Sheboygan County Fair, September 2nd through the 6th. Taste the savory cheese curds, feel the thrill of the Ferris wheel, take a stroll through the 4-H building, or one of my personal favorites, attending the rodeo. The Sheboygan County Fair has it all. Visit shebcofair.com for more information, and don't miss out Labor Day weekend.
Okay, I will now read the impromptu question twice. What is one strength the fairest of the fair must have and why? What is one strength the fairest of the fair must have and why?
I believe one strength that the Fairest of the Fair must have is being able to connect to people on different levels. You want to be able to connect with younger kids, but you also want to be able to connect with the elderly members that attend the fair. And you just overall want to be able to be welcoming and advocating for the fair and just overall being there to be with people.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Next, we welcome Jill Madsen to the stage. Jill Madsen, age 21, is from Sheboygan Falls. She is the daughter of Sean and Kristen Madsen, and she is a graduate of Sheboygan Falls High School. She is currently a senior at the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay, where she is majoring in applied music. Along with being involved in theater for young audiences and singing the national anthem at Plymouth dirt track races, Jill works at Festival Foods as a cashier. After graduation, Jill hopes to become a box office manager for a theater or theater company.
School may be starting soon, but the summer fun has just begun. The Sheboygan County Fair is the place to be where the fun is for everyone. Come join me this Labor Day weekend, September 2nd through the 6th, for the best 5 days of summer. Come milk Addie the cow, laugh with Grandpa Cratchit, or race on over to one of our grandstand events, which include a demo derby and the IRA sprint car races. Come join me at the Sheboygan County Fair this year. For more information, please visit shebcofair.com.
Thank you, Jill. I will now read the question twice. What is one strength the fairest of the fair must have and why? What is one strength the fairest of the fair must have and why?
One strength the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair must have is personability, because you have to work with many different types of people, including the youth, the elderly, and anyone in between. So I would have to say the most the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair has to be personable. Thank you.
Next to join us is Paige Brugink. Paige Brugink, age 21, from Oostburg, is the daughter of Kevin and Luann Brugink. She is a graduate of Oostburg High School and is now a senior at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where she is majoring in psychology, neurobiology, and human development, and family studies majors with minors in leadership and disability rights and services. In addition to volunteering at Health Corps and a Moment of Magic Foundation, Paige is employed at the Sheboygan Memorial Hospital, where she is a therapy assistant. In the future, Paige hopes to attend medical school and become a pediatric or adolescent psychiatrist.
Worried summer has passed you by and you haven't had enough fun yet? Well, look no further than the Sheboygan County Fair. Join me this Labor Day weekend for more fun than you've had in ages. Embrace the nostalgia of age-old traditions like the Grandpa Cratchit Show and the rodeo, or try out something new like the Dock Dogs. No matter what your definition of fun is, the Sheboygan County Fair has something for you. So don't let summer pass you by without making some of those lifelong memories, and join me this Labor Day weekend at the Sheboygan County Fair. For more information, visit shebcofair.com. That's shebcofair.com.
Thank you, Paige. I will now read the question twice. What is one strength the fairest of the fair must have and why? What is one strength the fairest of the fair must have and why?
One strength that the Fairest of the Fair must have is compassion. Because in the role of the Fairest of the Fair, you're a role model to everyone in the community. At all times when you're in the position of the Fairest, someone is always looking up to you, whether you're aware of it or not. And so always acting with compassion in every situation, regardless of how challenging that may be, is incredibly crucial, because that leaves an impact on the younger members specifically of our society who are looking up to you, and that can leave a really long-lasting impact.
Thank you, Paige. Nicely done, ladies. I commend each of you because you are very talented and committed to promoting the Sheboygan County Fair. At this time, we will excuse our judges to make a very important decision. Thank you, judges. All right. While the judges are deliberating, we have a variety of special guests here that would like to say a few words. And I will start. My name is Julia Nunes, and I'm currently serving Wisconsin as the 73rd Alice in Dairyland. Alice in Dairyland is a one-year full-time position with the Department of Agriculture as a public relations professional, talking about all Wisconsin agriculture. Each year, Alice travels throughout the state promoting Wisconsin ag through different ways, through media interviews, speeches, and more. So I get to promote everything from our nutritious dairy products to more unique commodities like cranberries, ginseng, mink, whey, and more. And I get to travel all throughout the state promoting all of our farmers that work so hard to make all of our different agriculture commodities. So my passion for agriculture began on my family's dairy farm in Chippewa Falls, and I grew up helping milk the cows and feed the calves. And every summer, I would count down the days to my county fair. The fair was a place where I could bring my projects and share them with people in my community, like my classmates. The fair has always been one of my favorite places for those reasons, and not to mention the funnel cakes. After my years of exhibiting as a junior were over, I was able to represent my county fair as the fairest of the fair for my county. The 5 days of my county fair were full of meeting young exhibitors, fairgoers, and sharing my own fair stories. And a question I often got asked, and get asked today, is why did you want to be fairest of the fair? Or why did you want to be Alice in Dairyland? That question always kind of sets me back a minute because I'm like, well, I don't know, I've always wanted to do this. And when I was younger, when I was little, I probably would have said, oh, because I get to wear the tiara and sash, and who doesn't want to be a princess? But today I know that this position is so much more than a sash and tiara. It provides the stage to advocate and promote something that is so much bigger than myself. Serving as an ambassador or a fairest of the fair opens a door for you to share your stories in agriculture and connect with people in your community to learn about their experiences. As people grow further away from their agriculture roots, sharing positive stories about agriculture is more important than ever. As ambassadors, we educate, we encourage, and we advocate. We educate others on the importance of the agriculture community. We encourage youth and those not involved in ag to stay involved and learn more. And we advocate for the farmers who work hard and who do so much for their communities. Being an advocate for the fair is important. It acts as a place for many farmers, agribusinesses, and communities to come together to celebrate. Fairs have a unique way of making everyone feel welcomed and involved, regardless of a person's age or background. Fairs, for many people, are where they learn about agriculture. Regardless of your status as you leave this event tonight, whether you wear a sash or tiara, or have in the past, or if you work in the fair industry or in agriculture, I encourage you to continue having conversations and share your passions about our agriculture community and the event where hard work is showcased and celebrated. Agriculture is such a diverse and modern industry here in Wisconsin, and we get to talk about that at our fairs and represent all that we do here in the state. And there's so many things. Agriculture is so great for our state economy, and it provides so many jobs for our state, and that's what the fair is for. It's for representing all those things. So I'm proud to represent our diverse and amazing agriculture community we have here in Wisconsin, and I look forward to continue exploring Wisconsin in my second year as Alice in Dairyland, as the 74th Alice in Dairyland. Thank you, and now we'll hear from more of our sponsors. All right, our entertainment tonight is brought to us by a very talented Cameron and Stephanie Schreiber. They both bring a lot of talent to you to enjoy tonight. Cameron was involved with the Johnsonville Hustlers 4-H from 2010 to 2019 and now calls the Sheboygan County 4-H Special Interest Program home. Stephanie was the Johnsonville Hustlers Music and Drama Leader from 2016 to 2019. We are grateful they are here with us tonight. Please welcome Cameron and Stephanie Schreiber to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. Well, it's good to see everybody, and we know this was a rough year, this past year, to the point that we didn't even have a fair, and that is obviously pretty sad. We were kind of living under a storm cloud this last year. There was some good that did come out of it, but as we come out of this past year and start to see some goodness come out of the change in the pandemic, we thought, what better time for us to sing about rainbows and yellow brick roads.
stalking up the skyway. There's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from a window pane, just a step beyond the rain. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Birds fly over the rainbow. I know I can die if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Oh, I can't die.
And continuing with the rainbow theme, this song is called Rainbow.
If you see what I see, you'll be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. Tie up your boat, take off your coat, and take a look around, 'cause the sky is wide open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Hold tight to your umbrella, darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow
And we'll close out with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Gonna come down when are you gonna land? I should have stayed up on the farm. I should have listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the hot north, out in the woods, hunting the hornback toad. Oh, I find inside of my future eyes beyond the yellow brick What do you think you'll do there? I bet we've done your pay. Take your couple of vodka and tonics to set your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty that need to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sneaking the pippets like you on the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the hot north, out in the woods, hunting the hornback toad. Oh, I find inside of my future eyes beyond the yellow brick
All right, thank you again, Cameron and Stephanie, for being involved in our program tonight and blessing us with your talents. You were truly appreciated. Please redirect your attention to the screen on my left. We are going to be viewing some more of our sponsors for this evening. next I will invite the Holstein Princess, Zoe Ordle, to join me on stage to give a brief message.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces in the audience tonight as we celebrate the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. My name is Zoe Erdl, and I am the 2021 Wisconsin Holstein Association Princess. I reside on my family's fourth-generation dairy farm, Smiler Registered Holsteins, right outside of Plymouth here in Sheboygan County, where not only my love for showing animals, but also the agricultural industry formed. I started showing at the annual Farmer Bud Show at the fair when I was just 5 years old. Now, some of you may recall this moment. It was in 2007, and my calf's name was Firefly. I was in the Farmer Bud Show, and I was the next one up to answer the Fairest's questions on the microphone. The 2007 Fairest of the Fair, Julia Hoger, asked me what my calf's name was, and before I could even answer in the microphone, Firefly mooed so loud that the whole crowd, including myself, ended up laughing. Fast forward 13 years later, and here I am exhibiting my last year at the Sheboygan County Fair this year. I've spent my Labor Day weekends, like most of all of you, taste testing the different food at the fair, exhibiting my animals, and meeting new friends. My best luck to all of you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoy every moment. My year has been going by so fast as the Holstein Association Princess. Just share your love with everyone. I hope I get to see you guys at the fair and share my love for the Holstein cow with you guys. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Zoe, for your dedication to the field of agriculture. I look forward to seeing you at events this summer and into the fall. All right, now it is time to ask Emma Sanderson to the stage to share with us her year in review and thoughts on her year as the 2020 attendant.
If there is one word I hope to never hear again, it is canceled. As we all know a little too well, 2020 came with lots of trials, challenges, cancellations, and upsets. However, I'm more of a glass half full kind of person, and when I take a step back to reevaluate and think on my year as the 2020 Sheboygan County Fairest attendant, I find that it was a year full of many highs and great triumphs as well. Old traditions took on new twists, virtual meetings, events and chats brought us closer to others, and more than anything, it allowed me to learn the value in a face-to-face conversation and a great hug. My year as Fairest attendant is one that I will carry with me for the rest of my life and has played a role in my personal and professional development. Tonight, I would like to share some of my favorite memories and a few key pieces of advice to take away from them. My first fondest memory was announcing at the racetracks. If you've never been to a Plymouth dirt track race, the energy and atmosphere is like nothing else. People of all ages will come up to you and start a conversation. And if you have family from a small town like me, they will all tell you how much they love your grandparents. My advice to take away from that night is that no matter how cloudy it is, never mention the word rain around a race fan. They will boo. And never wear heels or your favorite pair of shoes to a dirt track after a week of thunderstorms. You will lose them despite your best efforts. My second most memorable event was the Waldo Christmas Parade. It was the only parade I was able to attend this year, and it was one of few events that Anna and I were able to go to together. There is just something about a parade that makes everybody happy. The waving, the dancing, and the community spirit. It's truly like nothing else. My piece of advice to take away from this night is that riding into a convertible during winter in Wisconsin with the top down is not the best idea, especially in a dress. My final memory tonight is from the Dairy Showcase put on for the Sheboygan County youth last August. A wonderful group of people came together to allow the youth who had put so much time into their projects the opportunity to show. I had never been to a dairy show in my life and realized quickly that dairy people will make the best out of any situation and will make you laugh all day. My best piece of advice to take away is that you should not wear white to an animal show unless required, and you can never own enough pair of nylons. The people I have met and the experiences I've had during the past year are irreplaceable, and it is hard to put into words exactly how much this opportunity has impacted me. This past year has been one of hardships for many, but it has also brought us great triumph, love, and joy. It has taught me more than anything to appreciate those I have around me and never take for granted what I have. As my favorite author, John Steinbeck, once wrote, "What good is the warmth of the summer without the cold of winter to give it its sweetness?" As we move into the warmth of summer and our candidates move on to the great and wonderful things ahead of them, remember to always embrace the sweetness. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma, for all of your hard work and dedication to this program this past year. It was far from a normal year, but you made the most of it, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. All right, now let us take a moment to thank some of our sponsors. For the second year in a row, the committee has presented the current Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair an opportunity to recognize a special person or persons who have been of particular help to her, who inspire her and encourage her as she carried her message forward throughout the year. Anna will now come forward to present Sheboygan County's second Friend of the Fairest Award.
They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it also takes a village to have a successful year as Fairest. And I may be a bit biased, but I have the best village around. My year as Fairest would not have been possible without the support of my parents, family, friends, and committee. However, there is one person tonight I would like to honor as the 2020 Friend of the Fairest. This person has been there all year to answer numerous questions, provide endless amounts of ideas, and consistently provide me the support that has kept me going. They're always willing to chaperone events if needed and jump into quick meetings to elaborate on lengthy emails sent in my direction. This year would not have been possible without this extraordinary person in my corner cheering me on and providing never-ending encouragement. Please help me welcome Sarah Dayheck to the stage as the 2020 Friend of the Fairest. Thank you, Sarah.
It is amazing how quickly a year can pass. For Anna Kitzero, tonight marks the end of her year as the 2020 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. But we all know there will be no end to her dedication to the fair or her passion for Wisconsin and Sheboygan County events. At this time, Anna, will you please give your farewell address?
When I sat down to write this speech, I struggled. How was I supposed to put into words how valuable and incredible of an experience this past year has been? I have dreamt of serving as Sheboygan County's Fairest of the Fair since I began showing Farmer Bud almost 15 years ago. While I may not have received a traditional term, this year has definitely been one for the record books. We have persevered through the hardships that came along with the global pandemic, adjusted our lives to a new normal, and came together as a community to beat the odds. As we begin to reclaim some normalcies back into our life, and I take the time to reflect on my year as Fairest, I have chosen to look at this time as a unique experience. Instead of focusing on events being canceled and not receiving what most would think as a normal Fairest year, I see my year as a collection of opportunities that no other Fairest has yet to receive. Throughout this time, I have used the resources provided to me by my committee to grow and develop, not only as an individual, but also as a leader within our community and beyond. Unlike past Fairest, my toolkit has looked a little different. While I still have never-ending stacks of nylons for parades and in-person events, and a bag full of sunscreen, water, and extra hairpins, I have also depended on an array of tools that are distinctive to my year. Just like many of you, my computer became a vital part of communicating with our community. I spent hours editing videos, making live streams, and drafting Facebook posts. I connected with 4-H clubs, my amazing committee, and eventually future Fairest candidates over the internet. While I would have quickly traded in my computer for in-person interactions, the time spent staring at that screen has turned into beneficial learning experiences. These lessons gained within this challenging time is what I would like to focus on tonight. The first lesson I learned was how to connect with people in the county and allow people to get to know me, building my reputation in a virtual environment. This was a difficult task for me in the beginning because as much as I am an outgoing people person, I was very uncomfortable filming myself talking and engaging through the screen. As time passed, I learned my strengths lied in live streams versus pre-recorded videos as I didn't give myself time to second guess. In order to overcome my fear of messing up on camera and gain a sense of confidence through the screen, I treated every video I filmed as if I was speaking to a crowd at an event. While I was only staring at the reflection of myself, I knew there were numerous people on the other end that were supporting me and following along with my journey. Aside from filming myself, I had to find the balance between creating posts that people would actually stop to pay attention to and engage with. By becoming comfortable on online platforms, I was able to provide the community of Sheboygan County virtual story times, crafting videos, and exhibitor spotlights. Learning how to build a reputation and presence for myself online is a skill that I know I will carry with me throughout the rest of my life, as the world we live in shifts to more virtual environment and relies on social media as a form of communication and branding. The next thing I learned was how to preserve the core elements and essence of the Sheboygan County Fair without an actual live event. From the time I applied to be Fairest, I knew there was a very large possibility that the 2020 Sheboygan County Fair would be canceled. Being prepared for the worst scenario, I wanted to be able to provide people with a new way to celebrate the fair aside from being on the fairgrounds. I was determined to keep our beloved traditions alive. With the help of my committee and the support of our amazing county, I was able to host the first virtual fair experience. Capturing everybody's favorite aspects of the fair, such as food, carnival rides, and our rich fair history, I hope to instill faith in the people of Sheboygan County that the fair would live on for years to come. People participated by sharing photos on Facebook, commenting on posts, and sharing for more family and friends to see. I was able to bring the community of Sheboygan County together to celebrate fair in a very unique way. Lastly, I've learned a little bit about my own character. During these unprecedented times, I found the courage to find the positives in every situation. At a time when I was getting sent home from school, missing out on the second half of my freshman year of college, and uncertain what the future held, I found the light by cherishing the moment that I still had the chance to serve Sheboygan County as the fairest of the fair. Author Roy Bennett wrote, "Keep positive. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end." This quote has proven to be true throughout my entire year of service. Focusing on the positive impact I was able to leave in this county and seeing the joy on people's faces when I attended in-person events is what kept me fighting to work my hardest and never get discouraged during this amazing adventure. I may not have received a typical year, but I received a life-changing journey that I would not trade in for anything. The ups and downs of this year have turned me into a better person who is more capable of leading in even the toughest of situations. I am honored to have spent this past year serving as a spokesperson for the Sheboygan County Fair. This year would not have been possible without the support of so many people. First, I would like to thank the entire community of Sheboygan County for welcoming me with open arms and sharing all of your stories. Thank you to my committee for never quitting to look for events for me and finding ways for me to interact with people. Your confidence in my abilities and continued support kept me going even when I doubted myself. Thank you to my attendant, Emma, who was always there to fill in and give me a helping hand and traveled through this journey alongside me. It has been a pleasure getting to know and spend so much time with you this past year. Thank you to my parents for helping me decorate trucks for parades and providing me the encouragement to always go after my dreams. A huge thank you to my father for spending the last 2 months almost every weekend following me along with nothing but a camera and my bag. And thank you to my aunt for stepping in when there was nobody else to chaperone, and my family for supporting me through this entire adventure. And last, but certainly not least, she may not be here, but thank you to my amazing sister who edited every Facebook post, listened to me brainstorm endless ideas, and was one of my biggest supporters throughout this entire journey, even listening to me read this speech late last night. When I remove my sash and crown for the last time tonight, I know that the lessons learned and connections made will last me a lifetime. It has been a blessing and honor to serve my home, Sheboygan County. I have cherished every moment of this journey and will hold these moments in a very special place in my heart. I cannot wait to represent our great county once again at the state contest this coming January.
Thank you, Anna and Emma, for your dedication to Sheboygan and the fair community. You have done an amazing job this past year. I would now like to call upon State Representatives Tyler Vorpagel and Terry Katsuma to make a special presentation.
I'm Terry Katzma, and it's certainly an honor for Tyler and I to be here tonight. I want to thank Heather and the rest of the Fairest of the Fair Committee for all the work that you do to organize this. It's really great to see all the family and supporters that are here. And you three that are running here for this, I want to compliment you for throwing your hat in the ring. Tyler, if we need a commercial in the future, I know who we can count on for that. So.
Well, thank you very much for having Terry and I up here to give a presentation to this year's outgoing Fairest. But I just wanted to say, there you go, get a little closer. It's a little louder, everybody can hear better. To Anna, just listening to your kind of recap of the year that that you had as representing Sheboygan County as the Fairest of the Fair, there's two directions that people can go, right? One is, as you said, it was something you had been waiting your whole life and really wanted to do, and kind of be down on that, right? But you chose the other way, to be positive, and just really want to say that's a testament to your leadership, your skills, and the reason that you are chose as the Fairest to come up with all these great ideas and make sure that they got sought and put through to the end. So on behalf of Senator Lemahue, Senator Strobel, Representative Katzma, myself, and Representative Lemahue, or Representative Rantham, sorry, we have a citation here from the state legislature recognizing your service to the Sheboygan County Fair and your year as 2020 Fairest. So congratulations.
No cameras, though. Do a screen grab. You all figured that out, right?
Okay, on behalf of the Fairest Committee, Chairperson Callie Rank will join us on stage for some special thank yous.
Good evening, everyone. As Julia said, my name is Callie Rank. I'm definitely a new face up here than what you guys may have been used to for the past numerous years. So I would just like to give a quick introduction to you. I am the new coordinator of the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair program, and it's an honor to be here tonight with you all. I grew up in the northern part of Wisconsin in Oconto County, so just north of Green Bay. I was active in FFA and 4-H throughout my middle school and high school years. Being involved in agriculture was something that I truly enjoyed. In 2014, I was selected as the Oconto County Fairest of the Fair and served my year term there. After high school, I attended the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, where I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Education as an American Sign Language interpreter. Shortly after graduation, I relocated here to Plymouth. It was then that I was able to connect with Courtney and the Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair program and began to once again use my passion for agriculture and the fair, along with my knowledge as a former Fairest of the Fair, on the NOW committee. It is now time to give them credit that they deserve after working so hard this past year through what is a year we didn't think we were going to survive. It is my great pleasure to have my team, my committee, please join me on stage, and I will introduce them one by one. As I call your name, please step forward so they can identify who you are. Nicole Barles. Nicole is our sponsorship lead. She handles all initial correspondence with our sponsors all the way back in March and continues to work with them until tonight. That is from March to June. She's committed. This is a huge commitment, and we appreciate all the work that she does in this area. Nicole also works closely with our selection team. Nicole is a former state FFA officer as well as Wisconsin's 59th Alice in Dairyland. Thank you, Nicole. Brittany Bushman. Brittany supports the committee in numerous ways. She has served as our event coordinator in the previous year, but recently she is the person that you can go to for anything and know it will get done. Being a former Fairest, she understands the behind the scenes as well as the time in front of the public. Thank you, Brittany. Sarah Dayheck. Sarah is a great addition to our team this year. Sarah is our co-secretary, and she helps with a variety of social media campaigns, posts, and support in any other area. She also supports our candidates, Fairest, and attendant in any way she can, seeing it was not too long ago she was in their shoes as the 2019 Fairest of the Fair. Thank you, Sarah. Kaylee Feeney. Kaylee is active on our social media team. Oftentimes, she is more behind the scenes, but makes everything happen. Seeing as Kaylee was the 2018 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair, she also works closely with our Fairest and attendant with whatever they may need. Thank you, Kaylee. Melissa Huberty. Melissa brings her knowledge and experience in the social media realm to our team. She works closely with the Fairest and attendant in following social media campaigns, as well as teaching us all of the new trends. Thank you, Melissa. Erin Jens. Erin serves as our treasurer, where she does a great job keeping all of our ducks in a row for us. Erin also works very closely with Nicole and our sponsorship needs throughout the year. Erin also served as the 2008 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair. Thank you, Erin. Heather Lipom. Heather works closely with our candidates at our professional development retreat to teach them the ropes of stage etiquette, interviews, and professionalism. She brings a wealth of knowledge to the team and helps prepare these candidates for tonight, as well as life after Gala. Thank you, Heather. Angie Shalinsky. Angie works with Sarah as co-secretary. She also works very closely with the candidates and the selected Fairest and Fairest attendant. During the application process, Angie offers a variety of advice and information to the candidates to apply throughout their process. Angie also takes the lead for supporting our Fairest and attendant at a variety of events throughout the reign, especially at County Fair. Thank you, Angie. Crystal Seamers-Peterman. Crystal is new to our committee this year and has brought a wealth of knowledge and experience. She serves on our social media committee. She also has stepped up to the plate to become our event coordinator this year. She has been working closely with the community to book events and appearances for our 2020 Fairest, as well as building the schedule for our 2021 Fairest. Crystal also served as the 70th Alice in Dairyland. Thank you, Crystal. Without the community coming together, we would not be here tonight. However, there's another group of people we cannot forget. We are so thankful for the generosity of our sponsors, sponsoring businesses that help make this Fairest program possible. So on behalf of the candidates, the Fairest of the Fair Committee, and the Sheboygan County Fair Association, we would like to offer our sincere thanks to the numerous businesses and individuals who were generous in their donations to the Fairest of the Fair program. Please turn to the back of your program where you notice all of our sponsors for this year. We have over 100 local businesses and individuals who have supported our program again this year. We love that we can highlight all of our sponsors in a variety of ways throughout the year. Starting here tonight, you saw them on our screen. They will be in our live production that Silver Water is creating for us, as well as on our Facebook and Instagram pages throughout the year, just recognizing them for their support. Also, the banner to my right will be on display underneath the grandstands throughout race season, and you'll see it around at the fair. We would encourage you to please stop and support these businesses throughout your year. All right, committee, I think you guys can be dismissed while I finish up some thank yous. promise there's not too many more. 2020 Fairest, Anna, thank you for your commitment, dedication, and flexibility throughout the course of this year. We know that there were many uncertainties that you had to face, but you took them all head on and were not afraid to help. I wish you nothing but the best in your future. Remember, Sheboygan County is always your home. Emma. I was like, where are you? Emma, thank you for always stepping up to the plate, doing whatever you needed to do, and always being someone that we could depend on. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Candidates, you all are prepared more than you know. Thank you for investing yourself in this program, and we hope that you have taken some valuable life lessons with you, no matter the outcome tonight. Our selection panel, thank you for your taking the time out of your day today and making us a priority in your schedule. We appreciate all that you've done here tonight, and we know you had a hard decision. Julia, thank you for attending tonight and being our MC. We know that this year has been crazy, but we appreciate you. Kaylee, once again, thank you for coming tonight and being part of our workshop this afternoon, and again, being here tonight at our gala. Zoe, thank you for spending some time with us here this evening. It's always nice to have a familiar face from Sheboygan County, especially just right down the road in Plymouth. We wish you the best with your future. Thank you to each and every one of you here tonight. We look forward to working with you all in the future as community members, and we hope to see you at the Sheboygan County Fair. Before we close, I would like to bring Anna up on stage as I have one more thing for her. I would like to give you this pin as a token of your year. This pin is to honor Barbara Seegert. Barbara was the one who started the Fairest of the Fair program. She had a commitment and vision of what the Fairest of the Fair program could do for young people across Sheboygan County. This pin that I present to Anna tonight encompasses the crown that signifies the professionalism and connections that she has made while out in our county this year. On that crown is also the birthstone of Barbara Seegert. We hope that you will wear this to remember the successful year you have had, the connections you have made, and the memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you, Anna. Now for the part you've all been waiting for. I will exit the stage and we will bring Julia back up for the ending of our ceremony.
All right, I'm getting a little nervous for this. I don't know why. Okay, it's finally time. Let me just lift this back up. Will all the candidates please come forward to the stage? And I have the envelope right here. So the 3 finalists will receive gifts from the generous sponsors to help them further their professional development into future endeavors. The first runner-up, our Fairest attendant, will be active, filling in the shoes of the Fairest in areas where she is not able to attend, and assist the Fairest during their opportunities and events. The Fairest attendant will receive a $500 scholarship, as well as gifts from our generous sponsors. The 2021 Fairest of the Fair will be responsible for serving as the responsible for serving Sheboygan County as Sheboygan County's official fair ambassador. She will receive a $1,500 scholarship and gifts from our generous sponsors. Okay. I will first announce the Fairest attendant and then our 2020 Fairest of the Fair. Good luck to all of you, and I thank you for doing a fine job to promote the fair in Sheboygan County. We look forward to supporting you wherever your paths may lead. Okay, so I haven't opened this yet, but... So I will first announce the Fairest attendant. The Fairest attendant is Elizabeth Wimler. Okay. The 2021 Sheboygan County Fairest of the Fair is Paige Brugink.
We had this problem last year. I think it's in there. Sorry.
I just wanted to take a moment to, first of all, thank some really instrumental people. First of all, my parents, who have been super supportive through all of this, as well as my grandma. All of them are here tonight. As well as my wonderful sister, who's a big reason of why I'm running, and my very supportive boyfriend. I also want to thank the entire committee who's been so supportive throughout this whole process. I could not have done any of this without you, and you truly are amazing at all of your jobs. I also want to thank both of you. You guys have both been so instrumental in pushing me to be my best, and also to everyone else who has been around. And I also want to say thank you to the judges and to everyone else who was involved in making tonight a success. And I'm looking forward to a great year.
Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you at events this summer. I'm so excited for you. Once again, thank you for supporting these outstanding candidates, the Fairest of the Fair program, and the Sheboygan County Fair. We hope to see you at the Sheboygan County Fair Labor Day weekend, September 2nd through the 6th. Thank you and good night.